Hi everyone, I'm Teacher Ben. So welcome to Conceptual Thinkers Talk Primary Maths Concept. So now today, right, we'll be touching on PSLE Math 2022 Paper 2 Question 16. Now this is a fence question, so I think it's quite popular question that's asked after the PSLE. So let's look at it and discuss. Okay, so let's first interpret the question. Now, a plot of land which had an area of 876 meters square was divided into 3 portions of equal width fence using 177 meters of fence as shown in the diagram below. So first we need to find the length of AB, and next we need to find the perimeter of the plot of land. Now, there's some confusion when it comes to this is they really say that the length of the fence will be 177 meter. Then why they ask again for the plot of land? So this means that they are referring to two different things. So later I will touch on it later when we solve the question. So let's identify the concept. So this is actually a area and perimeter question. Okay. So first we need to find the length of AB. Now what I do is I'm trying to identify this 177 meter of fence in this diagram. So I'm going to use a highlighter here. So first let's look at the top part. So this is AB. So this means that there will be a fence layer here. Okay. Then next we're going to have a fence here and a fence here. Okay. Then we have another fence over here to segregate between this plot of land against the second layer of plot of land. Okay, next let's use another color. Probably I use light blue. Let's look at the bottom plot of land. So I'm gonna have a layer of fence here, then looking for the breadth, then another for the length. Okay, so this will be another layer of land fence here. Now next let's use another color. Let's use the red color. Now if you need to cordon off the middle plot of land, we don't need to actually cover this again, right, to have a layer of fence. So what we need is only this layer, these two layers. Okay, so now I'm going to fill in as much information as I can so that it help me to solve the question. Now we know that the whole length from here to this point A to the bottom here is 36 meter. So this means that all these 3 layers will contribute to give me 36 also. Okay, these 3. Or another way to show is, maybe I use the other way, is I divide 36. I take 36 divided by 3 to get 12. So this means that this will be 12 meter, 12 meter, and 12 meter. Okay, now we have 27 here. So now this means that from here to here is also 27 meter. Okay, now this layer here is what we need to find, which is the question mark here. Now also for this layer here, it's also a question mark, right? So we should say AB. Okay, so with this we can start to link our fence using our looking at the highlighter against this 177 meter. So let's start from this point here, then I start to move in a clockwise direction. So we have AB. Okay, AB, then I add 12. So add this 12 here. Okay, then I add another AB here. So plus another AB. Then I add another 12 here. 12. Then now I'm going downwards, so I add another 12 here. So this is another 12. So basically these are all 12 meters, right? So 12 meters, 12 meters. Okay, so I already add in my AB 12, AB 12, 12 here. Now look at the last plot of land here with the fence. So we have 27 meter, 27 meter plus 12. Then add another 27. This is 27 and another 12 here. 12 here. Okay, now so all this right must give me 177 meter. Okay, it should give me 177 meter. So let's do some calculation here. So I'm going to bring all the numbers all to the other side, AB here. So that's 2AB, right? This 2AB will be equal to 177 So I'm going to minus away all this. So how many 12 I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. So that will be 6 times 12 give me 72. Then minus away, that's 227 here, right? So 27 times 27, that will give me 54. Okay, so if I minus this, I will get 2AB will give me 51. So that means that if I want to find 1AB, I just take 51 divided by 2. So I'm going to get 25.5 meter. So this will give me my part A answer. Okay. So with this, we know that our length here, the top part here will be 25.5 meter. Okay. So now I'm going to erase this diagram so that I can use it to explain to you about part B. So let's remove all these marking here. Okay, so let's focus on part B, which is to find the parameter for the plot of land. So if you look at the parameter, it should be this length plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this. So this will give me the parameter of the plot of land. So which means that we are not looking at anything inside the plot of land. Okay, so let's fill in as much information as we can. So we know what is AB, right? We already get the answer. Here is 25.5. And this is 12 according to what we calculated here. Now this is what I'm not too sure. This part I'm not sure. So this is actually 12 here. So this part I'm also not sure. This is 12. And this is 36. Okay, so now the question here is how should we go about finding all these lengths here so that it helps us to actually solve the question. Now there's one information that we haven't used yet, which is the area, right? So with this area here, I'm trying to think how to actually incorporate this for me to find the length, okay, of the middle area. So let's call this X, this Y, and this Z. Okay, so now I'm going to find what is the area for each of the rectangle. So let's draw a line here so that we're going to find. So first I'm going to find the area of X. So we already know the length and we know the width, right? So we can find the area of X. So it's basically taking length times breadth. So 25.5 and multiply with 12. So this will give me 306 meters square. So I'm going to find what is the area of Z. So Z is straightforward. We use 27 times 12. So this will give me 324 meter square. Then lastly, we can find the area of Y. Area of Y. Now, area of Y is using the total area minus away X and Z. So we take 876 minus away 306 minus away 324. So this will give me 246 meter square. Okay, so with the area of Y, I can find the length of Y. So I can find the length of Y. So length of Y is basically taking the area and divide by the width of the breadth. So divide by 12. So I will get 20.5 meter. Okay. So next I'm going to calculate some all these dimension now. Now since from here to here, that gives me 20.5. So I can calculate this area, this length here, right? So I take 25.5. I minus away 20.5. Okay, so that will give me 5. So this means that this is 5. Okay, so next I'm going to find this. So since we know that this is 20.5, so I can take 27 minus away 20.5. So that will give me 6.5. So I'm going to get 6.5 here. Okay, so lastly we can start to calculate the parameter. So the parameter of the land, right? So let's calculate. Let's start with here. So I'm going to do clockwise again. So we have 25.5 plus 12 plus 5 here. So plus 12 plus 5. Then add another 12 here. Then I add 6.5. So add another 12 here. Then I plus another 27 meter. Then lastly I add 36 so that I go back to my point A, which is the starting point. So this will close the loop, right, of the parameter. So now if you punch in your calculator, you should get 136 meter. So this will be your answer for part B. So with this, we already implement our steps. So next, we need to ensure that we didn't do any transfer error in terms of the figure, and ensure that we actually calculate our numbers correctly. So you can use your calculator to recheck your calculation. Okay, so we're done with our inspection. So that's all for this question. Feel free to ask us if you have any part that you are not too sure, and don't forget to follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Conceptual Thinkers. Follow us on our Facebook, Conceptual Thinkers Mathematics and English Hub. Okay, so you can share any of the question or any doubts that you have in the comments box below, then we will get back to you. Okay, that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.